I'm not quite sure what this tab exists for. Also, if I see that correctly. Groups, ship, weapons. Alright, good evening. I just checked the tech tree and I'm pretty sure these are all the axes we get. Then we have mechadendrites. The Xenorite mechadendrite still exists. And then the rest is, I believe, ranged weapons. Ranged weapons, though, don't have direct upgrades like the melee weapons, so they won't have just this very nice going down. It also means that most of my tech priests will feel underpowered if they don't have a max level axe. Not sure what these two are, because I only always thought about 3 tiers of weaponry. Now, mission. I want to continue with Mr. Videx. And the Omni specs would be rather good for tanking the Lychguard. Or at least hopefully tanking the Lychguard, since it's chance based. Infestor's Mechadendrite would also maybe be good, since this is basically currently the thing my strategy against the Lychguard is built upon. So I'm gonna grab that fast. This mission shouldn't take all that long, considering it's only Sotas and a few tech priests. Error, information overflow, interrupt, classified, added an additional data retrieval, failed, absolute, stomach, yoth. This is troubling, Tech Inquisitor. If they are followers of an arch heretic on my ship, I would know more about them than their name. Crimes must have been grave indeed for information on them to be proscribed, or on Stygius 8 of all places. Formulating hypothesis. Information gathered prior to prescription order, chance of existence is greater than 0. And no one ever goes through old records. And perhaps the Custos Metallicon still has records of this obsolete data escalated in the Archivum Moribundus. I should see to its extraction in person. Naturally, I shall assist you, Magus. Cerecites, that's a name. I kind of always think of Greeks when I hear that name, or read that name. I am receiving reports of rebel activity in this vicinity of the Archivum, Magus. They are not mere rebels, Sub-Tribune. They are heretics. All the more reason to meet them with overwhelming force. We should throw every last one of them out if the air locks. Before we can defeat the enemy, we must know it. I am as eager as you to see this threat ended, but I will not attack while ignorant. Our objective remains the Archivum Moribundus. If the heretics wish to pose us, we shall go through them. Probability calculation in progress. Calculation partially complete. Likely state repository. Archaeological server Primus. A useful starting point, Tech Inquisitor, but the data we seek could be anywhere, and if the heretics sabotage what we are looking for first, it wouldn't be no use searching at all. Archivum Moribundus contains thousands of data repositories and millions of files. Seeking a particular piece of information is more an art than a science. Right, focused research on mining the archaeological server Primus. Data could be areas such as several data repositories to any glimpse of Epsilon Yoth, or the heretics are the real issue. If they are driven off, the Archivum Moribundus can be such at leisure. Kill them all. Kill them all, that sounds good. My thoughts exactly, Magus. Punish these traitors, get our data, and drive the unbeliever host from our ship. Loading approval. Approval expressed. Then let the sparks of fury light the furnace of justice. Here they come. Kaivan Moribundos is spread out over a wide area. Though there's a main entrance, several other ways in mean the heretics could attack from anywhere. Diffuse deployment, cover the 6, back to back. Deploy scattered across the area to cover as much of the Kaivan as possible. The heretics will probably attack the main entrance, deploy the core to cover this way and mow down the heretics as they attack. Deploy a green group near the main computer. We will cover the 6. Our knowledge of the Castus Metallican's interior should give us the advantage. They will take the easiest approach, form up to cover the main entrance. I hope your strategy is sound, Magus. I long to see these Groxfilth charging headlong into our fire. I long to see that my ship and its complement made safe. The deaths of the heretics are not my goal, not I object to causing them. And finally, a pair of heretics is already in the archive, busy scouring the servers for information. They have opened up another server which could easily be searched by a servitor without alerting the heretics. Access the first server for as much data as possible before combat is joined. Observe the heretics. This is a rare opportunity to know the kind of enemy. It begs the turn. There anyway, kill them both. Kill them both. So I'm thinking, Magus. He who strikes first most often strikes last. Power weapon marking targets. Fire. This is a point again. It says kill 2 heretics, but it only killed 1. A bit of dissonance now and then between the events and what actually happens in the game. Okay, main entrance is over here. Got a few servitors. Deploy like this, I guess. Can you reach anything? Not really. There is also nothing in range to collect data from. For the scanner. So we scan here. The heretics themselves are quite a way away. You can scan here. Use the noise reductor to scan a few of... That's the tech priest. Scan what the tech priests do have. Not that much. Good. And start with the servitors. Like, they should be 1 or 2 hits at most. If they don't have armor. Especially for the Xenoroid. Who, for some reason, fights against the other Xenoroids. Right. Pray for knowledge. So this now gives me 5 knowledge points in total. Reduce costs. And slap them. Should I pray? Not yet. I think this tech priest can shoot. Okay, they are troop buffers. For damage through armor. And that's 5 energy damage. Okay, get the vanguards out. The fight against Damagyoth will actually be annoying as hell. Since he has a cleave. Heal here. And then a really good cleave actually. Okay, Xenorite, repair yourself. There's only one obelisk in the entire area. That's annoying. Give yourself more movement. Main point for him is of course the damage. But the movement is nice to have. Stun. He should not be able to attack next turn. You can then go ahead and heal yourself a bit more. Right, survive 3 turns, 3 rounds is my objective. I don't think that will be any kind of issue. Pray for damage actually. Crit for 2. So they should not be able to hurt any of my tech priests. 4 damage here. Oh, critical 4, so they have a bit... Oh no, that one was the guy that was buffed. Right. So yeah, they should not be able to hurt any of my tech priests. Last Vanguard out. He absorbed the damage, so I'm guessing that he has energy armor. Not that much though. Okay, slap. Omniscient Axe, still not that great. I kinda want to have the Xenorite Axes. Since they not only apply acid and could very much help with the Lychguard by just dotting them to death. But they also destroy armor on unpowered hit, on machine spirit hit. Anything more I need to scan? Only a guy over here. Physical armor. Take down the tech priest first. And thankfully those guys don't stand back up. Yeah, the damage is not that bad. And again, it's also only 2 tech priests. And the servitors don't really count. Then I just choose the survive option again instead of actually destroying anything or everything. Okay. You move over here. Costs on cognition gets me 2. Then you shall heal our tech priest over here. Heal up all of our troops. And then, like, remove his speed reduction. Alright, you can slap here. It's actually bad that I only have the survive thing if I don't get to kill them all, because I kind of want to scan the computers for Blackstone. Why we have Blackstone, I don't know. On our ship, specifically. That's a bit of a mystery to me. But I'll take it nonetheless. So you cannot move over here. No, you cannot. What you can do, however, is move all the way through here. That costs me my cognition. And we grab one back. I can still hit you. I love the weird disconnect between the axe swing and it hitting. The hitting sound. Why can you not move over there? In that case, just hide here. No damage. Next round. I should have survived. Okay. Killing everything would have been nicer, because I could have scanned things. Plus, it gives me more Blackstone at the end. From killed enemies. Right. This data is astonishing. Were I susceptible to emotional overload, I would be stunned. Absolute Stomach Yoth was an archmagus xenobiologist who specialized in researching the Necrons. Much of the intelligence we have used on this mission originated from Epsilon's studies, yet none of this information is recorded anywhere else. Hypothesis: the information prescription order was successful. Corollary: mostly successful. There is no suggestion of what crime they committed to be branded an arch-heretic. However, the fact that follows are present on a mission to investigate the Necron tomb world cannot be a coincidence. Absent as follows. Seek something on silver tenebris equals percentage high. And it is our task to see they do not get it. Why is Skavel the only one talking weird? I'd assume that the tech priests mostly would talk similar. And the stars are wrong. Right, get extra cognition. You are for nothing. You are for me the Coratio Claw T3, which I definitely want. As well as the Skitari Ranger Alpha 2. A Skitari Alpha Ranger, the Skitari Alpha Ranger Alpha Tier 3 is just insanely good. but I kinda don't wanna use it. I definitely want the Curatio Claw though. Morgus, I bring news of progress. The heretics have seized one of the starboard gun decks. You state this as if it is a cause for celebration. It means we have forced them out into the open. Now they present themselves as a target. You can finally strike back at them. If they succeed in taking control of the starboard guns, the heretics can cripple the ship. I permit myself a sense of consternation at this possibility. It will not come to that, Magus. We shall purge the heretics with steel and radiation. That's a weird combo. Especially, I don't think I use any radiation in my weapons. Error. Confusion stack overflow. Purpose of heretic activity equals uncertain. They are desperate. They are compelled to strike a meaningful blow before they are rooted out. Logic equals no. Ref absolves Damigyoth. No action without purpose. No risk without certainty of reward. Heretics are pawns to be sacrificed. If they are to be sacrificed, it will be on the altar of the omniscious justice. Whatever their purpose, they cannot be allowed to achieve it. We dispatch the cord immediately. Mission parameters are to breach and sanitize. The heretics are using corrupted services to hack the controls of one of the deck cannons. If they gain control if the cannon's enormous destructive power could be turned on the Kistas Metallicon. Heretics must be punished for their treachery. The first priority is to kill them all. Quickest way to follow the heretics' plan is to deny them the use of the deck cannon. Cut the power to the cannons of their offense to control it to become futile. Eliminate the servitors being used to hack the deck cannon. Just kill them all. Good, Magos. Clearly whatever plan these heretics have cannot be completed if they are all dead. Let the decks be awash with their blood and oil. Does your anger stem from hatred of the heretic sub-tribune, or from the fact that they were permitted to operate on your watch? I can examine my conscience when the bodies of the enemy are floating in the void, Magos. Layout of the gun deck suggests a number of possible approaches. We will advance steadily and the enemy to maximize firepower, of which I have exactly none. Attempt to flank the heretics and strike them from an unexpected angle, or Russian. Russian. Straight up the middle, Magos, just like the Skitari at Blaze Frost Pass. Historic data retrieval. Blaze Frost Pass. Skitari losses equals 86%. And they won a glorious victory. I was there, Tech Inquisitor. Those are my orders. Execute them. As long as you win, it doesn't matter how many of your people die. The taking of the gun deck has left some heretic casualties near the entrance of the deck, while other elements of the surroundings will provide other opportunities for advantage before combat is joined. Observe the heretics before attacking to gauge the attack patterns of behavior. Suspend a bridge hangs over a group of heretics that will place shots should bring it down on their heads. Search one of the heretics for information as to their strength and objectives. Yeah, search them. Data acquisition equals desirable. Creating information extracting commences. Processing. Heretic strength above projections. Equipment and supply adequate for purpose. They were better prepared for the task than we suspected. This is not an act of desperation. Speculation dump. A message. A feint. A distraction. A trap. None of which preclude us from eliminating these heretics. Oh, we get a Sanctus Canister 3, which buffs all tech priests. Now I just need a way to fully fill up my cognition so I can actually use it. Right, we have invisible tech priests, and visible tech priests, and a bunch of servitors. They cannot use cognition, but they steal it anyway. Right. Grab yourself an upgrade. We could actually just use the blessings. Not yet. Grab here. We'll throw it. Kill this guy first. With us flamethrower. A Flammenwerfer. Reveal the stats here. Not that bad. He of course can just attack from stealth, so... he will definitely land a shot. How many is the question I want to make sure is stays at 1. Why are their Mechadendrites so much better than mine? Right. You're gonna need a heal. Grab the cognition here. Then pray for some more of it. Heal yourself. Pray for armor. Okay, first grab the cognition, then pray for armor. And then we slap. 5 damage, that's okay. Heal yourself a bit more. And activate Refractor Field. You on your hand will cleanse your friend of negative effects. The burn deals 2 damage while the acid deals 1. So I'd rather cleanse the burn. Also, he can heal half of that. No damage. Okay, so their weaponry, that's an that looks like an arc pistol or an arc rifle, can hurt themselves and their allies. That's good to know. Okay, apparently the Mechadendrites just ignore armor. Also good to know. I can get one Vanguard. And he shall be over here. bit of damage there. Block him from moving. He can still use the flamethrower if I'm not mistaken. Preferably, of course, I will kill him prior. First of all, get the cognition. Otherwise, he'll just steal it. Don't want that. How much damage did you do? 5. Oh. I should actually just use those. Especially the armor one is more useful the earlier I use it. So he can use the flamethrower, he cannot use any other weapon. Since he doesn't have a melee weapon. Also, why don't these guys just drop their axes? Yep, flamethrower on. Take this guy out, please. Not quite taken out. Now make an android to make sure he is taken out. So you can now just punch. Then heal everybody. And we can just use the Pray for Knowledge. Right. Shove you away. Oh no, he can dodge, right, I forgot. Take the damage. Take 1 more damage from acid. Heal the acid damage. More acid. The dots they have are quite annoying. Get me all the Skitari out. So I have 1 more hidden Tech Priest after this one, and 1 more with a flamethrower. 2 more with a flamethrower, in fact. Crit for 1, wonderful. Just use this over here. Reveal their stats. 1 energy armor. So probably no shot with the Skitari to do anything against that. Also grab cognition over here. Yep, they hurt. Quite a bit, in fact. First servitor is down in this group. The servitors aren't really a problem. The main point of the servitors for the player is that they give cognition when hit. But since that can't really happen here, it doesn't really matter. Okay, refractor field. Support our boys, the Skitori. He actually survived that. Right, you grab cognition here. He should be able to... Yes, perfect. Then I can, first of all, cleanse him of burning. We all will start burning again relatively soon. Doesn't mean we need to do it now. Right. Slap. Okay, my armor ignore is gone. And just looking at this, I again think I will not get a Castellan or Catafron. Can you dodge this? Is this an attack? Yes, it is. Interesting. So that is in fact counting as an attack. Huh. Okay. I can take that hit. Slap the Tech Priest for massive AoE damage. You will now take out that servitor and then go deal with that Tech Priest up there. Okay, Tech Priest not yet down. Jeremiah? No, Mechanicus. Jeremiah's looking at me, okay. Pray for knowledge. There you can reuse things that you have technically used up is very nice to have. A very nice feature. Now I'll pray for armor. Only for the Tech Priest, unfortunately. Slap him. And then, who do I heal? You. Then I can heal the guy next to me directly with a claw. Grab cognition. And that's it, I believe. Yeah. Can you kill with that? No. Okay, it's just... I mean, the damage would have helped maybe a bit. Take out the tech priest, finally. You cannot attack anything here. Just wait for a second. Okay. Grab the cognition over here. And then you just move up here to kill him. Three armor. Not nice. Crit for 10 anyway. Right, now we're just gonna use them to bait an opportunity attack. Escutari dying isn't bad. Like the worst things that can happen. Like a tech priest dying. Right. Grab all of the cognition. Grab this cognition and then slap him. Mission X won't really do all that much. How attack priest looking? I have 12 on you, 10 and 15. So the troops are basically full HP, huh? Here are the troops. They also have Kalypso claws. Good to know. They also have really weirdly strong mechadendrites. He intentionally moved so he can't attack with his arc rifle. Bit weird, but okay. Okay, Servitor should die to the AoE of the next attack. Right, this guy is still active, huh? I forgot that he existed. They are really weirdly slow. Repair one. Slap him around a bit. Destruction is the destiny of the Xenos. Perfect. Then just go ahead and heal yourself. I think you need it at the moment. It is amazing that Mechanicus takes this long to fight a single Servitor. Nearly dead to acid. That was quite a bit of damage. The fact that you have both acid and burning is damaging, quite literally. Like it's 2 and then another 1. Okay, kill them all is progressing. 1 remaining. More knowledge. And more armor. Remove all of his debuffs, please. And then we will move here to first heal our Skitari with the claw. And then we're gonna overheal a bit our boy here. How much is your axe charged? It isn't. In which case, just grab the cognition and move here. No cover system. Again, bit weird in a Warhammer 40k game. Maybe the tech plates just don't care about dying. I think they would care though. shall wait. And now we just rush him. Again, didn't really get to scan anything. A bit unlucky. Barely survived. Right. To attack, he has to move. If he moves, he's dead. Well, if he wants to attack with his arc rifle. But then he's absolutely dead. You heal all troops. This boy still has acid on him. Actually, I can't cleanse. Forward. Yeah, you'll take the damage anyway, so forward. Now let's see if he moves. He will probably slap first with his Mechadendrite and then move for a flamethrower positioning. Or he can repair himself. I forgot they can do that. He still does. Xenorite is actively costing me money. Just to maintain. The others, not so much. Tech gun is taken back into possession of the Mechanicus. Mechanicus forces and the heretics are forced to fall back from the gun decks. Margus Faustinius, you have proven yourself resolutely opposed to the realization of my philosophy. You cannot continue to exist so violently opposed. Something, as they say, must give. I take it I'm speaking with absolute stomach Yoth. You do not express alarm. The functions of my biological brain generate surprise. I choose not to experience it. Then our negotiations can commence without emotive interference. This is good. What negotiations? I know you're an arch heretic and your followers have slain my tech priests. There can be no outcome save the destruction of you and your heretics. I shall give you one chance, Margus Faustinius. The Necrons of Silver Tenebris are in the possession of technology far beyond our current state of development. Grant me command of your mission and of the Castus Metallicon, and the followers of the Xenorite Creed will acquire this technology for the use of all mankind. I cannot allow that, Absolus. The Xenorite heresy is a disease. It takes the corruption of the enemy's works and spreads them throughout the Adeptus Mechanicus. What lies on Silver Tenebris is too dangerous to fall in the possession of your kind. Then my kind will take it by force. I have Xenorites all over the ship, ready to seize its command and control systems. Acquiesce to my demands, and you and those who remain loyal can live. And if I do not? You will die. Then, Magus Absolus, we will die. A shame, Faustinius, but not an unexpected one. Magus, the ship's communications are compromised. Something is broadcasting from within the ship. We must... I know, Sub-Tribune. It was Upsilus. They spoke to me. What did they say? That they are insane. That they are on the ship, and that we have a chance to kill them. Very pragmatic view. Okay. Got quite a bit of Blackstone from the priests alone. More importantly, got the Kalypso Claw. That's 15 movement for 1 round. And we located the Neftusk sector. As well as the Malop sector. Wonderful. And this is Oregon sector. Right, we could technically just go kill Sargon. I think it's probably not the best option at the moment. Skitari Ranger Alpha level 3. When the stars are wrong, absolute power. What do you offer? Effective field generator level 3, more cognition gauge. I kind of want that, but not gonna go with that mission. Skitari Vanguard Alpha level 3. I want to see what they do. I want to see what they do. Right. Ethereum Thalamus, when individual can... right, that's the one where we talk about the machine spirit. I want the Skitari Vanguard level 3, just to see what they do. If they are worthy counterparts to the Skitari Ranger Alpha, which I very much doubt. Very much so. Upsilus Stomach Yoth is on board. Our objective is their elimination. All other concerns are secondary. Every tech priest and menial under my authority is searching for this arch-heretic Magus. None shall rest until they are found. It is not a question of working harder, Sub-Tribune. It is the way of the Omniscient to always work smarter than our enemy. The castle of Mechanicus is of such size and complexity that an individual can remain hidden indefinitely should they not wish to be found. We must be as cunning as our quarry. Calculating. Time to search Castle's Mechanicus for human-sized object equals approximately 1.35 years solar standard. Seeking an alternative solution. We ask the ship. I must access the Ethereum Thalamus to commune with the Castle's Metallican's machine spirit directly. The ship can tell us where the arch-heretic may be hiding. Reports of Xenorite activity in the vicinity of the Ethereum Thalamus, Magus. The traitors are trying to access the communing chamber. They know the machine spirit can help us close in on Upsilus. If we need proof, our reasoning is sound. Here it is. Memory retrieval. Machine spirit not known for willingness to commune directly. Patience, forgiveness, sufferance equals negative. I shall deal with the vagaries of the machine spirit. First, we must be able to reach it. Xenon heretics are attempting to breach the Ethereum Thalamus chamber. The numbers are few and they are having little success in their attempts, but reinforcement must be on the way. Wait for the rest of Xenoids to arrive and ambush them, at the minute the Xenoids were still vulnerable and alone. Or seal the ways into the Ethereum Thalamus so the heretics can just kill them. A credible choice, Magus. As it is written, the only good one is a dead one. Let us hope we have not tipped our hand. Nose fair monitoring indication equals chatter, alert, alarm increase. Conclusion, our hand is tipped. Core needs a plan of attack before they enter the Ethereum Thalamus. Defensive. Cover the entrances, or prepare for the worst. Cover the entrances. Always remember our objective, Sub-Tribune. We must draw up around the Ethereum Thalamus and defend it. Sound reasoning, Marcus. If they wish to die, they must come to us. Or they can just shoot us. One of the heretics was killed while scouting the Ethereum Thalamus, and the corpse is still lying near the entrance. They could provide valuable intelligence by recovering to alert the enemy. Post-mortem illumination, recover the body, attempt to acquire data from its internal calculators. Leave the corpse where it is. Instead, observe the actions of the living heretics as they approach the Ethereum Thalamus to generate data on their combat capability. In view or elucidation. Where are they coming from? One less faithful, Zercetus. Your words would suggest admiration. He's talking to himself. Acknowledge the qualities of the enemy, Marcus. That way we are not lacking when it comes to destroy him. I think they changed. I think they. Oh, nice cognition points. I think they swapped around the. What's it called? The characters on that one. Right, we have vanguards. We need only destroy this boy over here. So we go for a rush on him. Now I have cognition points, right. You delay your turn. You will not delay your turn. Is here close enough to scan that? Not quite. No, it is. Okay. You can actually just wait there. A bit of a sprint. I hate that they have so many of the Invisiboys. You will delay your turn. He's pulling out the flamethrower. I'm assuming. Yep. Flamethrower guy has to die immediately. 5 damage plus acid. I can ignore the acid. I can basically completely ignore the acid. You go scan. And then you go slap. Now the next 6 points of armor. Or the next 6 attacks ignore armor that way around. And then we give ourselves armor. Is there any other obelisk I can drain from? Not really. Next turn then. Right, the one-eyed ones are the guys with the... I forgot what it's called. The large ring AoE. Not the large one, the smaller ring AoE. But pure damage. You get me the stats here. 19 and 19, not that much armor. we ignore their armor. And then take a bunch of burn damage. Right, he's coming to me. That's good. He's also coming to me. That's not that good. Now that I think about it, it's kind of weird that the only AoE heal I have is a map-wide one. I think that would be some kind of intermediate step. The fire hurts. Gain 1 cognition. Heal all our troops. Alright, you can dodge. Then we just leave. Remove the burn on this man. Hope that he tries to leave and proc the opportunity attack. This is that boy. He will pray. He will hit with this Mechadendrite, and then he will try to move. Damage absorbed, and then try to move. Get slapped. Is it enough damage? No. Barely not. Very unfortunate. All damage absorbed, but everybody's burning. That gun deals a lot of damage. Slap him to death. Then use your drone to get cognition. And then pray for more of that. I should have done that first. I don't want him to get shoot at me. You go heal yourself. Most of this mission is basically just healing against the acid and burn. Right, he will come in and strike someone, and I want to make sure that it is in fact a Skitari that gets punched. You end your turn. You're gonna have to heal yourself. Thankfully the AI is not the smartest. You stand here. Grab cognition from here. That boy's got a big flammer. Right, they have this... the Volcarite Blaster, I believe it was. The Xenorite Volcarite Blaster. For extended blasting. He will, I hope, attack the Vanguard. That way my tech priests can go in and slap him afterwards. And the tech priests are just a stronger option. For some reason they are very slow. Reduce damage to allies, heal him, take damage. Burn and acid not reduced by a refractor field. You can buff yourself. And also grab a cognition from here then, I guess. Oh, my guy stopped burning. That's good to know. You have 2 turns of acid, 2 turns of burn. Okay, he's the one that gets dodged. Can't really do anything else with him though, so why not? And he's down. I should have waited in turn, in fact. Why did he not attack? Or was it just a turn he arrived just now? He doesn't have that much energy armor, that's good to know. If we hold him here, you can now leave. You cleanse him. Scan for a bit of knowledge. If you can get in range. I still have the cognition point thing. I should use that. Right, he's dodging. Thankfully he's dodging the Skitari, that doesn't really matter. Right, the enemy flamethrower boys are really slow. We pray. For damage. Skitari, are you currently tanking? So we can use that time for a bit more smacking. By yourself, you also don't get opportunity attack, so you can just leave again. Cannot heal yourself yet. Check his stats. 21, 1 physical, 2 energy. That's not too bad. He is still acting. Right. Vanguard down. Unfortunate, but can't be helped. You are actually just gonna eat the opportunity attack. To reveal him. Attack him once. Stab him so he can't leave. And then leave yourself. I think all of my tech priests have the explorator thing that they don't take provoke opportunity attacks. So that should easily allow me to just hit and run in. You heal all HP on all tech priests. Actually, no damage. Okay, you grab this cognition. Then activate your refractor field. Move in to punch him, immediately destroy his armor. Move back to pray for knowledge. Then you also have the escape. You also move in, hit him. Hit him good. Perfect. And then actually just hit him with the teensy tiny 1 damage. And that's it. Okay. Let's see if this ends in a kill all enemies situation. Survive 3 rounds. Okay, not kill all enemies. Survive 3 rounds is okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Especially in the 3 rounds I have to survive, they probably won't even fucking reach me. They're moving 2 spaces per turn, that's nothing. Right, you're not leaving. I don't think you'll survive any of the shots, but I'm gonna try to heal you anyway. Okay, he did survive. Interesting. Not unwelcome. You know what? I'm just gonna... He is basically safe here because I don't think he can get an angle to shoot through him. I'm just gonna use this. Canticles or the blessings of the Omniscia. And then please kill him. He did not please kill him. Okay. Close enough though. Let's see if we can. If he even gets in range. He doesn't. That one hurt. And that one hurt as well. What hurts most is the asset. You just do nothing for now. Hey, that's the last round. I should have healed. Fuck. Opportunity slap. Only 3 damage. 4 damage, and that's another, what, 7? Oh, he is. It's this guy. Ah, he would have been in the AoE, I guess. Right, you're just gonna hide back there. And yeah, heal yourself. Gonna have to pay a lot for repairs today. You do nothing. You retreat. That should be it. Okay. Right, the heretics are held off at the cohort's efforts to secure the Ethereum Thalamus. Magus Faustinius is able to access the arcane machinery and commune directly with the machine spirit of the Castus Metallicon. The experience is unique. It would be overwhelming were I unable to quarantine my emotions of wonderment and acceleration. I can perceive the information architecture of the entire ship. Wonderment equals irrelevant. Query. Heretic location. The ship's machine spirit is angered at being roused. It is ancient and opinionated, yet I believe I'm getting through. It is initiating a full scan of the ship's senses and communications. Make haste, Magus. The heretics will not allow us to question the machine spirit at our leisure. My reports suggest they are mobilizing to move on the Ethereum Thalamus again. Just a few moments more. There is no sign of Epsilon's Demigoth on the ship's sensors. Disappointment equals yes. Surprise equals no. But there is something else. A lacuna, a blind spot in the ship's sensonet. The heretics have created a place where even the Castus Metallicon itself cannot watch. It is deep in the engine decks, a lair for the arch-heretic. Query. Conclusions, Magos. We have found them. The heretic quest string is not that long. Right, that's 7, 7, 3, and 3, so 20 lost there, 70 lost there, and total of 90. I got that back in. Good, now, check. What do the Vanguard level 3 do? They can give themselves a... That's an active buff. Plus 2 damage, 3 meters to movement, per 10% crit chance. That's honestly not as good as the ranger equivalent, since they just attack twice, and their opportunity. Since they attack twice, and that means they shred one armor of both types every turn. So I am not that impressed. I am absolutely not that impressed. I'm gonna get the Vanguard. We're barely holding the line on Tomb of Joe. Swarms of these damned fleet ones are surging up from the lower levels. We're seeing our own soldiers coming back to us with skin stripped over those things. We must keep the tomb open. The foulness of the place is not permissible as a factor in preventing us from completing our mission. We don't all have our emotions locked away from our for our convenience, Magos. Pescatari cannot fight under these conditions. If Murray keeps falling, we'll lose the tomb. I am not ignorant of the morale of less augmented personnel. Situation requires a remedying. Then we need to stem the flow of flayed ones, otherwise the place will end up our tomb as well. That should be a relatively fast mission, I'm assuming. The lower levels are swarming with flayed ones. If we seal a key passageway to those levels, we can hinder their movement to a manageable rate. Mission doctrine suggests accord with demolition charges would is a viable solution. Would be a viable solution. My thoughts exactly, Magos. It's not just the danger to my men that worries me. When the enemy wears the skin of your dead comrades, death isn't the worst thing that can happen to you. Right, gonna go through there, this combat, and then this is 1, 2, 3, this is 1, 2, 3, so going through there for the event. Do we have a bunch of flayed ones, a warrior and an immortal. There's a death mark here and another warrior. Then we need to scan her destroy, that shouldn't be an issue. You use your Sanctus canister. Then use this to reveal stats back there. That looks like a Tesla gun, not a Gauss flare thing. So the immortal shouldn't be all that much of an issue. Please kill. Perfect. I love the Xenorite. The Xenorite is wonderful. Especially since the damage buff it gets should also work on the big fuck you guns. You grab that cognition. Then you pray for knowledge. You can go and slap him for damage. I probably won't be able to kill him this turn, but that's fine. I should have used the cognition mechanism. One damage, that's fine. Okay, so those are probably all of the flayed ones that managed to get on the elevator. Okay, first Vanguard out. damage absorbed. They can't, like, they deal like 1 to 3 damage. Which is basically nothing. You move here. And slap the Immortal. I'd rather the Immortal does not shoot. Vanguard. So this is an activated buff, I'm assuming. Oh, it's a passive. So the damage is only on the primary target, I guess. Yeah. But just having... passive, you can't... passive more damage isn't bad. Like, they now deal 4 to 6 permanently, and then 7 to 9 with the Machine Spirit. Which should now kill this warrior. Perfect. Grab that cognition. Slap a flayed one, I guess. Grab that cognition as well. Pray for armor. And then you should be able to just tank them without issue. You just go ahead and kill. Take him completely out. The flayed ones aren't really a danger. Not at all. Right, more Vanguards out. The damage buff means that they... the passive damage buff means that they basically can also take down targets with a bit of armor. Instead of only large groups of unarmored targets. I wish the AoE would get stronger, but that would maybe be overpowered. Well, compared to the Ranger Alpha, he's still very weak. And they still eat opportunity attacks. You kill him. And then you will move over here just to stay next to the warrior. The Ranger Alpha can destroy armor, which is probably the strongest thing you can have, except directly. No, even ignoring armor is worse. Because if you destroy armor, everybody deals more damage, instead of only yourself. But yeah, the Ranger destroying armor is just basically the best thing you can have in a troop here. The criticals also ignore a portion of armor, I'm pretty sure. Go and scan. They didn't get 1 more HP, but not more armor. Six damage means I can destroy it. Stay below 1. Pretty sure one more Necrons join, so I'd rather stay below that. He will try to attack this one. He will in fact also reach him. Unless... 4 damage. Not quite. You go and scan up here. So now kill all enemies? No. Hunt and kill all flayed ones, except the ones in this room. They don't care. They don't count. A dead Skitari is pinned up against the wall by blades speed through his body. It seems strange for the flayed one to leave a corpse behind without skinning and dismembering it. Perhaps this discovery would reward examination, or perhaps it is a trap. Shoot down the body from a distance. If it is a trap, it should be deactivated so the Skitari don't get caught by it. Caution, leave the body alone. Curious, take the body down and examine it. Leave it alone. Who ignores the body and passes through the chamber? As they go by, one of them notices telltale wires linking the body to Necron devices. They are probably explosives or harmful radiation projectors. The cunning of the Necrons is thereby illuminated. It's a simple trap with tripwire. Okay, now at 1. If I win this combat, it should be reduced by 4 again. So the earlier you do these additional combats, the easier they are to basically just sideline. Shoot me. Not in range. Wonderful. I'll just sit everybody in this elevator. The Necrons will try to get to me here. The elevator carries me across, and then I can scan or destroy. Probably scan. And if that ends the combat, wonderful. If not, I can get the Vanguards out. Two damage is fine. Shouldn't be an issue. More flayed ones. Let's see if just scanning is enough. No, this time I need to kill all enemies. That allows me to just destroy this. Back to below 1. Now there are a bunch of Necrons around, so it's gonna take me a while. Review me those stats, please. 8, 10, 22 with 3 armor. Energy specifically. Right. This is relatively narrow, so only 2 people there would be enough, I'm guessing. And Ares can go this way. Then we pray for armor. We pray for knowledge. Oh wait, first we slap something. Then we pray for knowledge. Get a bit of cognition from this boy. and a bit from here. Good, then we can heal. So you'll just return back to where you came from. He will probably attack him. That's fine if he doesn't return further back. Oh, that's just even better. Get the Vanguards out. Right. Lowest damage would be the only possibility how it doesn't kill. The likelihood of that was very low. Grab here. Then use the Sanctum canister, Sanctus canister, to buff yourself. You disable here. Right, they also have additional movement speed. I actually think that they should be able to come. Oh, the Immortal can't leave because he's surrounded by flayed ones. Right, you don't have anything to deal damage now. You need more crit chance. I think this warrior should be low enough that the Machine Spirit Empowered hits he eats now as opportunity attacks when he tries to leave should kill him. Wonderful. Yeah, he's also dead next turn. So he can just move on. Maybe get an opportunity attack in. At this point I'd really wish my tech priest had like a taser goat, like my vanguards do. Last vanguard out here. He tries to leave. Immediately dies. Right, the crit may be a good here. A good exchange in return for the armor shred, because the crit mostly ignores some armor. I'm not sure how much, but I'm pretty sure it ignores some. And wonderful. And I believe it increases the damage slightly. It doesn't double it, but it increases it slightly. And it takes down enemies immediately. So no chance for resurrection. This is that one. This one could attack him. This one can't because he's dead. This. Lower your weapon costs. Please crit. Did not crit. Grab some cognition. Then you are done for now. They also now are very fast. Taken down. The immortal just can't move from back there. Right. You are hurt. I can then use the Heal All Tech Priests 1 for my boys back there. So new round awakening should go up by 1. I didn't notice if that goes up at the end of a turn. Then Immortal is just not happy today. Again, surprised they don't just punch me. They are made of metal after all. They are indeed very fast. Machine Spirit hit. Wonderful. He tries to move. No, he can't move. So he'll just attack. Oh, he did try to move. And got slapped in return. You go ahead and heal here. Down the Immortal, and then we're done here. All Xenos life forms purged. 126 Blackstone and Awakening down 4. Awakening will go up back to 1. But that it isn't increased massively is good. No wonder some of us have been lost to this tomb already. The Necrons are using madness as a weapon. The journey down towards the lower levels of the tomb passes through a chamber where someone has scratched marks all over the walls. With fury and verbosity, it can only be a result of madness. As long as his Guitari gone insane in the tomb of Joe. Search for the unfortunate who made these markings in case they can be saved. Ignore bypass the chamber without giving the inscribed antics a second thought, or understand. Examine the scratched words for insight into the conditions. We will ignore. We are here to purge, not to learn. Coward chooses speed over thoroughness and leaves the chamber behind. The story of the lost madman will remain untold, the ending in the noxious shadows of the tomb. I'm not here to learn about my enemy, I'm just here to destroy them. Okay, touch the glyph. This one, what do you do? 4 CP, nice. Don't need it, take it anyway. Touch the glyph, Blackstone. That's CP? I'm not sure that would have been Blackstone. Okay, Awakening 2. More Necrons. this map again. Right. Because the flayed ones can basically just come out of the abyss, I'm gonna leave one of my guys here, and it's probably gonna be Jeremiah. Together with it's gonna be my heel boy. Together with one Vanguard. And the rest, just drive by, kill the flayed one, please. And then you just board the elevator. Right, I still think the Ranger Alpha is stronger, but the level 3 Ranger Alpha, specifically because he doesn't crit, he attacks twice. That's just straight up more damage. He doesn't deal more, like, everything this guy gets. He gets +2 damage. The Ranger attacks twice. That's just straight up double damage instead of +2. He crits to ignore a bit of armor, but only 10%. Every second attack, the Skitarii Ranger Alpha destroys armor. That's just straight up better. And then the 10 movement speed, that's, yeah, that the Skitarii Ranger cannot do. Then again, the Skitarii Ranger ignores all attacks of opportunity. And there's a 100% dodge chance. Welcome. You will not find what you wanted here. Right, more flayed ones. 2 up there, 2 down here. I can destroy these, and I will. Opportunity, slap him. Opportunity, another slap him. Perfect. I will destroy them to reduce, if possible, my awakening down below. Down below 1 again. Right. Kill. It wasn't a crit. I didn't know that guy can hit without critting anymore. Well, he's not low HP yet. The Vanguards, however, are pretty sure better against the Scarabs and Flayed ones, because those just, like, die in the crossfire. 10-10. I think I can toss the noise reductor by now, since all of my tech priests just see the stats of enemies if they touch them. That's how empathetic they are by now. They see exactly how their enemies are feeling. Slap. Okay, seems we're all boarding the elevator. Well, not all of us, but most of us. I should have gone there directly. Some of us, at least. You can just move here. Scan. Pray for knowledge? No. Right. Start destroying that thing. And get some more cognition. Then we can just pray for armor. I don't think that was, strictly speaking, necessary, but... you take down this one. You don't have the movement. Wait, why don't you have the movement? You should have, by far and away, enough movement to get onto there. You also cannot get on there. Why? That's a weird hidden wall. Is there like a weight limit? Weight limit for use of the elevator? Take down this thing. Perfect. You just stand there and wait until he tries to leave. He actually survived that. Huh. What do you know? Right, since this is now our new elevator, everybody pile on there, please. Good crit. Right, he actually survived that. Unfortunate. I can destroy this. That lowers awakening to 1 and 4. Or I kill... well... I could kill him, but I don't actually know if this is the last guy, the last wave. Combat could have been over if I managed to get on the elevator before the doors closed. Right, no more extra Necrons. You just heal yourself. You're gonna need a hit. You end your turn. End your turn. Delay your turn. Delay your turn. End your turn. You heal him. And then our tech priest up there. Right. Grab cognition so you reach it. I can just use this. And then you can take him down. So awakening exactly 2. Unfortunate. Would have preferred a 1.4. The archway leading to the lower reaches of the Tomb of Ubjar is rigged with demolition charges by the Court. When they are detonated, the entire section of the tomb collapses, filling in the flayed one's route with massive amounts of rubble and detritus. The flow of flayed ones is stemmed, and the Skitari in the tomb win a rare reprieve. The Skitari should have the pressure taken off them for the time being. With the luck of Mars, they should be able to hold the tomb until it can be fully explored. Of all the forms of the Necron, the flayed ones are the foulest and the gravest moral threat to our Skitari. Emotional returns of disgust, anger, and moral repugnance are filling my neurowards to full capacity. I move to pray you'll soon be finished with the Tomb of Ubjar. I have seen what has happened to our troops in there, seen how it changes them. I pray for the same thing, Margos. Right. Nothing lost. Something gained. Blackstone. A bunch of blackstone, in fact. Well, not that much really for the amount of flayed ones, since the flayed one only are worth like 7 apiece. Hunt and kill all flayed ones, even though we technically didn't do that. The Kalypso Claw is very good to have. Next physical attack will do +9 physical damage. Twilight of the Gods, the Corrupted King. We can technically now do Lodup Jow. An additional Tech Priest. And is a Carrion Infiltrator level 2. Or the Ranger level 3. You still have only the Xenorate Mechadendrite, but only tier 1, so I don't care. Omnispecs tier 2. And this offers me a Spotlight level 2. Which reminds me, I wanted to get rid of the Noise Reductor, since that doesn't really help me all that much anymore. Grab this. Now I can upgrade you a bit more for physical damage. A lot lower HP, but the damage should up and that rate. You only have the engines here. You don't actually have the sweet one here yet. So let's just grab that. Lex Mechanicus is probably the best head augment and just best stat-wise in the game. What do you currently have? It's a physical damage, 2 HP max and 1 energy armor. 3 HP max, 1 energy armor. Gonna grab the physical armor here. So I have 2. And then this is the ultimate Kalypso Claw. Please grab it. And then the best current Kalypso Mechadendrite. Leaves me at exactly what I need. You don't have an arm augment yet? Right, this is +2 energy armor. Movement, physical armor. 3 HP max, 4 HP max, so this is just a straight upgrade. You now can grab the better Kalypso Claw. Or, in fact, you could, I believe, use the... You have 1, 2. You have 2, 1. Right, you grab instead the... You grab the Spotlight. The Spotlight also gives armor in addition to taunting enemies. You can take another... You can take the small Mechadendrite then. This just costs way too much. And I don't believe anybody here gets Sanctus Canister. No. Cognitive Canisters or something else. They are the equivalent for troops. Okay, you have this. Then you now can remove that in favor of... No, you can't, because you don't have the necessary augment slots. You, however, can. Okay. Then I don't think I need a Tech Priest. I'm gonna deal with the Corrupted King. One additional slot for mission deployment would be very nice to have. The death marks are an issue, but the flayed ones shouldn't be. With the vanguards. Skitari operations in the Tomb of Ubja report probable sarcophagus location. Target reanimation unknown. Ubja is a plague upon Silver Tenebris. His ranting broadcasts have demoralized the Skitari to the point that they are barely maintaining a foothold in his tomb. If he wakes fully and becomes an active combatant, the Skitari will have to fall back. Target profile includes probable flare virus infection and extreme behavior unpredictability. Standard Necron Warform target protocols ineffective. New cursing solutions in progress. If we have a chance to call out this cancer, then we must take it. Influence excision confirmed as objective. Lord Ubjao must die. Release the hounds. We know where he is, but we don't know what we'll find when we get there. Ubjao's mad, and the flare virus could have turned him into a monster. Mission priorities are speed, target identification, and mental resilience. Ubjao likely morale, as well as physical threat. What makes him difficult to fight is also the reason he has to die. I do not relish the fallout from this mission, Magi, but the consequences of letting Ubjao live are worse. Possible biological mechanical fusion requires attack solution recalculation. Recommend fire. Suits me. Fireworks and everything. I think they'd like the salamanders. And the sororitas. Not augmented enough though, I guess. Touch the goof. Touch this one. 3 HP. Not needed, but I'll take it anyway. High probability. Trail of the prey. Close in on the quarry. Let the baying commence. The tracks of something huge run through his chamber, leaving gouges in the ghost-smeared floor. Whatever it was, it left scraps of torn skin and globs of shredded muscle tissue in its wake. Make haste. Action icons and battle rate. The ghoul moves rapidly along the route indicated by the gruesome tracks. Although they close in on the quarry, they are forced to abandon all caution and load the troops other inhabitants in their haste. Unfortunate. The crushed and mangled body of a Skitari lies among the detritus of this chamber. Unlike the other that encountered the tombs, it shows no sign of ghost blasters of Necron warriors or the blades of the flayed ones. Instead, it looks to have fallen victim to a massive blunt trauma. A funeral rite. Pray for the omniscient to guide the soul of the unfortunate dead. More awakening. The court prays for the omniscient to grant the dead Skitari swift passage towards the great singularity of human knowledge. Their prayers give them some spiritual solace, but the lurking Necrons of the Tomb of Joe close in during their prayer session. At least we prayed. Possibly Ubjao. High value target, visual reverence potential. A relief of gloating Necron lords looms from the wall of this chamber, visible through the smears of filth and gore that cover so much of the Tomb of Jao. Remove, so it can be transported to Castus Metallicon, and which suggests the Senate chamber is important. Search it for anything of value, or record it. Get the value. The core's enthusiasm in ransacking the chamber causes a foul miasma of decay from the rotting biological matter to be disturbed. It acts like this toxic fog drives them from the chamber. Fog? Fog? I think that should be fog. Suffering the effects of the poisonous air and ruining their haste in hunting for valuables. Right. High awakening. That's not nice. It's not good. That's good. Okay, this one removes CP. Remember that. The weird triangle. Wait. Awakening 5 when we reach him. It almost looks like a ritual site. These things have a religion, or it could be a trap. Several human skulls, still bloody and evidently recently removed from the fauna owners, sit in a circle on the floor. They appear to have been deliberately placed. Place a monitoring device. The paths of the dead must be marked even here. Pray over the skulls. The court gather around the skulls and begin to pray. As they do so, they begin to bleed from any unaugmented eyes, noses, and ears, and are disoriented by sudden throbbing pain in the backs of their heads. They are forced to fall back and are both hurt and dismayed by the sudden onset of unseen corruption. Well, no more CP remains. Right, I'm at 5. I got 2 times 3 awakening by event, so I would be at a 4 without it. A literal heart of corruption. Lives of Gyarados 7360. If it has not a head to sever, cut out the heart. High value target confirmed. Combat capabilities confirmed. Biomechanical structure apparent. Hypothesis. Ref. Flare virus. Hybrid machine curse and bioviral infection. Imperative. Acquire samples. Cursing is complete. The quarry is at bay. Strike for a kill. This chamber is dominated by a hideous sight. A mass of flesh and body parts pulses in the center of the chamber like a cocoon assembled from the corpses of the tomb's dead. The mass is composed of both freshest Skitarian and older mummified bodies, probably from the vanished settlers of St. Eckert's Hope. Mr. Upjow. I just noticed he has a little pedestal up there. He can also just teleport. Right, I will just rush through. Everybody up there. And we just book it.
Years without counting, I have slumbered, and the nightmares did not end.
More flayed ones. Right. Is there any obelisks somewhere? No, there is not. In that case, get 9 cognition points. I cannot waste time. Also, a bit unfortunate that there is no cognition to be gained here anywhere. Except from that Necrons. And Necrons I can attack. Right, Blood Protocol increases his HP by 4. How much do you have? 49. That's not as bad as I expected. Since he basically was just a giant meat shield in the first iteration I had. Right, take him out with your Mecha Dendrite. I'm gonna need something or someone to deal with the death marks that pop out. Crit, take him out. Perfect. Plus 4 max HP. So the hard difficulty increases the amount of HP enemies have by 150%, I believe. Or to 150%, more accurately. If he only gains 4, which is the same value he got in the original run, then that's really not that bad. Then that's not as much of a buff as he could have gotten. Okay, immediately down. You will delay your turn for now. You don't need cognitions to attack, so you can just punch him and then kick him away. Big advantage of the melee boys is that they have more movement compared to the ranged guys. Except for the last level of the Dominator, I believe, who gets... No wait, the Explorator also gets the additional movement if he only has a ranged melee weapon attached. So yeah. Just do this to slap him, and then we can... I need the max level Explorator on these guys. Pray for knowledge. Grab that. I'm a lot faster than I expected to be. I'm a lot faster than with the ranged only build, mainly because I fucked up and did a stupid tactic there. I also had this weird in melee bug with my infiltrators, so I can't really speak for that.
My body filled with corruption. I feel them writhing within me.
More flayed ones. The flayed ones are a danger for the ranged groups because they can block attacks. Okay, first death mark is out. Last Vanguard is out. I think I'll just book it towards a Joe. Can you one-shot this man? Yes. Machine Spirit be praised. You will also now be target for the other guys, so the one up here should die to opportunity attacks. Now buff yourself, please. So you can reach up there faster next turn. Nearly 2 opportunity attacks. Should go down. With a crit even, so I don't even have to hit him again. Nice. Base shift. Who you gonna shoot? Oh no, you're Overwatch, right?
Let this end. Let the blessed darkness fall.
On it. Flayed ones down there don't phase me. Second death mark has appeared. I don't think anything in this room has armor, but I'll take it anyway. That was a bad move. Should have moved him here. Pray for armor. Then give yourself even more armor. And then you should be able to just tank the shot from the death mark. Yes. You just slap them and leave. Perfect. No longer nice. He's just critting like nobody's business. Just removing enemies from existence. I kinda wish there was like a phase, not a phase glaive, but like a power glaive or chain glaive I could use with more range than a normal axe. I kinda want a game like this for Custodies.
Take this pain. Know my suffering.
You definitely kinda want a game like this, like an XCOM-like for Custodies. Because they should be the epitome of just fucking shit up. Okay, hit 1. 6 damage. I'll accept that. I need like 10 of those. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, watch in that direction. Not the direction you want to look. Let me look you in the face when I punch you. And now leave. Not where I wanted you to go, but I'll take it, I guess. (10 to 12 HP, so that's... So that can be a full heal for my Skitari. Still Awakening 6 is unfortunate to have. Especially since I have to fight at least one more boss. And said boss is... will most likely also have... Yeah, you just move here. 3 damage I can take, not an issue. Grab this cognition. Didn't have enough cognition to pray for more of it, but next turn. Are you just gonna... Am I just gonna have you? Nah. I could have just have him, go to destroy the death marks, but I don't think that will be necessary. And now we just zerg him down. Really, dude? That was just a low-key burn against the Imperium. Which is both steeped in hate, steeped in death, and driven by pain, by hate. Does this make you leave? Yes. Not where I wanted you to go, though. Oh, you can shoot up there. Ah, good to know. You won't be able to shoot from there, though. Get 1 cognition. You will eat 1 hit. But that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Now, hit. And then use your stupid power to heal off all of my tech priests. You can also heal this man. No watch for you either. Like, even with this guy who does not have any armor, the Rangers would have dealt more damage, simply because they attack twice. Which is stupid powerful. And I'm surprised that the tech priests don't get an ability. Right, we just shoot to kill now. Okay. Probably the fastest I've done this guy yet. But not as fast as I would have liked. There was 5 turns, I believe. Hulking horror that is Lord Joe collapses to the ground in a mass of torn flesh and ruptured metal. The fusion of biological and mechanical parts prevents the remains from teleporting away in their entirety, leaving many gory chunks of Joe's structure oozing on the floor. Gore can recover these after they have given the omniscient thanks for helping them prevail against such a monstrosity. Kill confirmed. Unmaking concluded. At great cost, none who witnessed Lord Joe will be the same. Even my neural structure contained the disgust and dreaded such sight. Bodies healed, minds healed. Lord Joe remains dead. Time is on our side. The tomb of Joe is still a mortal threat, but with Joe gone it will not continue to get worse. We may yet hold at Captrix, we may yet be victorious on Silver Tenebris. Concept of victory is dependent on high-value target eliminations. There will be more cause to chase. The hunt is not yet finished. I just realized I still have many missions to do for Videx, and not much time to do them anymore. Next attack will deal plus 8 damage. It's fine. When stars are wrong. This is a spider. Canoptech destroys immortals and Praetorians. Gives me the Alpha level 3, the Scanner level 3. And Purification gives me the Ranger. Right, I'm not gonna do any of that today. I'm just gonna upgrade my Xenorite boy to be a better Explorator. And then I will bid you a good night.